This is Jen Pease, reading Chance's story, a prequel to the Pirate Vixen series, Chapter 23. It was 5 years since Chance last seen Vane, and he often wondered how his brother was doing. Chance was thinking of him as he walked past the ships, docked at the harbor, as he came upon a beautiful redhead girl sitting on the deck of the Red Dawn. Her legs were swinging as they hung over the railings, as she ate fresh cherries from the local market. Ariella was right in the middle of eating a handful of cherries and seeing just how far she could spit the pits when all of a sudden, "Hey, nice hit," Chance said up to her. "Aye, 'tis my aim. You're lucky I wasn't aiming for your head, lad," the little redhead lass said. "Oh, you're that good, are you?" Chance asked. "You better fucking believe it, lad," she said as she spit another pit, and this time she hit him right on the side of the cheek. "Ouch! You weren't kidding. How'd you get to be so good, with you being so beautiful and all?" Chance asked. "And what the fuck is that supposed to mean? Beautiful and all? As if you can't look this beautiful and know how to spit and whatever else a lass such as myself wants to be capable of," Ariella said, standing up and dusting herself off. She was short and mouthy as hell and beautiful, with wild red hair and green blue eyes. Chance laughed so hard at her sassy attitude. "Hey, I'm just saying, usually girls that are pretty aren't into spitting, and it's not ladylike," Chance said, and with that he started walking off. "Oh, by the way, it was nice talking to you, but I have things to do now." "Oh, no, you don't. Get back here," she said as she walked off the ship right behind him. Chance turned around. "Man, are you one sassy girl," he said, smiling. "And what of it?" she said, putting her hands on her hips. "Nothing of it. I'm just not used to girls being so, I don't know, brazen," he said. "Well, that's because you never met me, lad," Ariella said. She surveyed his cheek as she grabbed his chin, looking at it. "Wow, I really did get you good," she said, smiling. "Yeah, you did," Chance said, laughing. "What's your name, lad?" Ariella said. "Chance Namoon, at your service, miss," Chance said as he bowed and reached for her hand. "What the fuck do you think you're doing, Chance Namoon?" she asked. "Well, I was going to kiss the back of your hand," he said. "Not fucking likely," she said, and she spit on her hand and shook his. "Ariella of the Red Dawn, daughter to Redbeard. Captain Redbeard, that is, to you," she said. "Pleased to meet you, Miss Ariella," Chance said. "Same to you, lad." "Where you headed?" she asked. "I have to meet up with my sister Frida," he replied. "I don't have any sisters or brothers." "Sometimes I wish I had," she continued. "'Tis just my father and I," she said. "Well, I'm sorry to hear that. For me, it's just my sister and I," Chance replied. "My parents perished, as did my grandparents. I do have a brother, but I've not seen him in a long time," he said as he looked off into the distance. "Well, my mother died birthing me, so like I said, it's just my dad and myself and of course our crew," she continued. "Maybe that's why I'm not so ladylike, as you called it. I had no ma to raise me, but I don't mind it at all. I don't want to be all girly girl and wear dresses and be fancy or wear any of those powdered wigs. Can you even imagine?" Chance laughed and smiled. "Well, you're so pretty you really don't need any of that." "Hey, stop that! If we're going to be best of friends, you can't be sweet-talking me," she said as she rolled her eyes. "Best friends?" Chance asked. "Yeah, you do want to be my best friend, don't you?" she asked. "Well, I suppose I do," Chance said. "Well, then we are," she said. "Ariella," her father bellowed from the ship. "Coming, father," she turned and yelled back. "Yeah, I have to go now. Will I see you again?" she asked. "Well, I guess so, since we are best friends. Kind of have to see each other again, right?" Chance asked. "Aye, 'tis true," Ariella said. She turned and ran off. "See you tomorrow, then," she asked. Yeah, see you tomorrow, Ariella, Chance said, and he walked the opposite way. What a curious girl, Chance thought as he walked off. Who was that boy you were talking to? Redbeard asked Ariella. Chance Namoon, father, she told him. Redbeard looked off at Chance. Chance Namoon, you say? He said, scratching his head. Aye, father, Ariella said as she planted a big kiss on his cheek. He is to be my best friend, she said. 'Tis true, daughter, Redbeard asked as he stroked his beard. Aye, very much true, father, and we will be best friends forever, father. I feel it in my wee heart, Ariella said as she turned and went below deck. We will see about that, Redbeard thought to himself. I do hope you enjoyed the snippet of my upcoming book, Chance's Story, due out fall of 2020. If you have, please check out my other books on Amazon. The link is in the description. Thank you very much.